Every morning, Rose would sit beside him at the small wooden table. She would hand him screwdrivers, magnifying glasses, and tiny gears, smiling every time a repaired watch began ticking again. "Time is a gift, Peter," she always said, "and you give people their time back. Never forget that." For Peter, Rose wasn't just his wife. She was his peace, his home, the rhythm of his life. After Rose's death, but everything changed the day Rose left this world. The shop became quieter. The ticking of clocks felt heavier. And Peter, he felt like a part of his own time had stopped. After the death of Rose, "My life has been changed," he whispered every morning. "Nothing feels the same." There were days he didn't feel strong enough to open the shop. Days when he sat alone holding Rose's favorite watch, an old silver one she wore everywhere. A new morning. This morning was one of those heavy days. Peter stood by the window of his small apartment, watching the sunlight to the empty chairs where he and Rose once had breakfast together. He took a deep breath. "Today, may I go to the shop? Should I try?" he asked himself softly. He reached for his brown coat, the same coat Rose had fixed for him years ago. She had sewn a button on it with her delicate hands, laughing as she did. Peter touched that button gently. "All right, Rose," he whispered. "I'll try." Back to Georgia Street. The walk to Georgia Street felt long today. Every step carried memories. Every shop window showed a reflection of a man trying to rebuild himself. When he finally reached his little store, something surprised him. A young boy, 12, maybe 13, was standing at the door, holding a broken wristwatch. "Are you Uncle Peter?" the boy asked shyly. Peter nodded. "My grandpa told me you're the best watchmaker in America. Can you fix this?" It belonged to him. Peter felt something warm inside his chest. It had been a long time since anyone said, "Turned on the lights," and the familiar ticking sound filled the air again. "Come in," he said with a soft smile. "Let's see what we can do." The watch that changed the day. Peter took the broken watch from the boy. He sat down at his table, the same table where Rose once sat beside him. With careful hands, he opened the watch and began fixing the tiny gears. For the first time in many months, he felt calm. He felt purpose. He felt alive. And when the watch finally began ticking again, the boy's eyes lit up. "Wow, you really fixed it." Peter smiled, a real warm smile. "Time always finds a way to move again," he said. It was something Rose always believed. The boy thanked him and left, leaving behind a small note. "Thank you for bringing my grandfather's memories back. A heart begins to heal." Peter closed the shop in the evening and stepped outside. Georgia Street was glowing with soft American streetlights. Cars passing gently up at the sky. "Rose," he whispered, "I'm learning. I'm trying. And today was a good day." He felt her presence in the night breeze, calm and gentle. Healing doesn't come all at once. Sometimes it comes in small moments, like a watch ticking again after years of silence. And that night, as Uncle Peter walked home through the lights of America, he knew one thing. His time hadn't stopped after all. It was still moving forward, one quiet tick at a time.